Hey, once again, thank you so much for being at YLT tonight, Young Live Training. We realize that everybody's busy. You guys have a lot going on. So thanks for taking 3 hours out of your schedule tonight to come and hear what it might look like for you also to be a Young Life leader. So we appreciate you being here. My role within Young Life is Area Director of South Tulsa. And as you'll hear tonight, Tulsa is broken up into 4 different areas. And so my responsibility is South Tulsa. Right now, that's primarily made up of Jenks High School students, but there's also students involved from Broken Arrow and Union and Holland Hall. There's also this ministry called Wildlife, and that's for middle school students. We were hoping to launch Wildlife, but that did not happen because of the pandemic, but we're certainly hoping to bring that online within the next year or so. I got involved with Young Life about 15 years ago because when I was in high school, I was just a lost kid. I did not grow up in a Christian home, and we didn't have Young Life in high school. And needless to say, man, I just did a lot of damage to myself and to other people. I did not come to faith until 22. But when I heard about an organization of incarnational ministry or people that were believers that would enter into the world of a kid in high school, man, I thought, hey, I want to be a part of that. I want to share a real quick story about Phil Lippman. I met Phil because I was doing contact work at his high school, and I would approach his table where he and all of his friends were sitting. And Phil had just heard that I believed in God, and so he would make fun of me in front of all of his friends, and they thought it was hilarious because Phil was the ringleader of that group. Needless to say, going forward, I avoided Phil. I avoided that table, which is kind of funny, right? It's amazing how a high school kid could make an adult feel oh so small. Anyway, fast forward to the following summer, where I had this prompting to just reach out to Phil. I know it was the Lord, and I fought the Lord on it. I was like, I don't know if I want to even give that a shot. Anyway, I hit him up with a text, and it was interesting that he responded, and then we started getting together and just hanging out and having conversations. Now, I would like to say that Phil came to faith. He has not yet, but the cool thing is, Phil used to make fun of me for believing in God, and now I get texts from Phil asking me to pray on his behalf. That's awesome, and that's success, and that's what Young Life does, man. We share these small victories of God drawing kids to himself because of our willingness. We just get to be a part of something cool that God's doing.